What? Um, I don't know. I I wasn't listening. No, it's fine. I'm sorry. Just repeat yourself. No, there's no. Okay. I guess I am thinking about her. Yes. I mean, why is she here? Okay, I know it's a party, but come on. You and I both know that it's not like it's not just a party. You know what I mean? Oh, come on. You know very well what I mean. Like, everyone here is not looking to have, like, fun. You know what I mean? They're looking to have fun. You see the difference there? Oh, come on. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, me and you, we come to these parties to relax. You know? Chat. Talk to people. Okay, I'm not doing any of that, but, like, the point is, we have fun. You know, like normal people. The people here, they're not here to have fun like the same way we are. I mean, like, no, not really. It's not a problem, but it's a problem when it comes to her, like when it's in relation to her. I am not obsessive. Okay, protective. That's a good sounding word. I'll take that one. Okay, maybe. Okay, fine. Yeah, I'm totally obsessive. Okay, but it sounds weird, but come on. We're not like that close these days, but it doesn't mean we. Shut up. Okay, you don't. I'm sorry. It's just you don't understand. A lot. There's a lot to understand. She's amazing. She's great. Okay, yeah, make fun of me. Sure, here we go again. She's wonderful. Okay, she's always been. She's beautiful. She's nice. She's caring. These things make her great. But at the same time, like, it's a bad thing because like people take advantage of her so easily, and it's like it's always been that way. It has always been that way as long as I can remember. Like, people don't want her for like, how do I even put it? Yeah, exactly. People don't want her for like who she is. Like, you know, they either take advantage of her kindness. Well, that's mainly it, but also just because she's pretty. Like, people, like here, for example. Why am I so concerned? Why am I so obsessive and protective? There are clearly a lot of guys here that are looking to just have fun, right? And I mean, it's I guess it doesn't really have anything to do with me, but she's my friend. Okay? We might not be as close as we used to be. And I don't even know if she likes me. Like, even as a friend. Because of an argument we had. But she's still my friend. Okay? Like, at the end of the day, I care about her. And I guess that's where the obsessive protective like aspect comes in. But I don't want anything bad to happen to her. Okay, we've always talked about this. She wants something serious. She doesn't like playing around. Okay, Thanks for raining on my parade. Yeah, maybe she's changed, but... Okay, you're right. But I can't help it, you see? Like, I don't talk to her as often as I used to. I could, theoretically, not care. Right? I mean, I came here with you. We came here to have fun, talk to people, meet new people. But I can't lie. I mainly wanted to come along because I knew she was coming. Oh, great. You know that. Fantastic. I can't help it. I just can't. You know? If I could, I would stop. But I can't. Exactly. She's a good friend, and you know. I'm sorry. You were saying earlier? No, really, it's fine. What? What are you talking about? No, I see it. Yeah, I'm gonna go over. Thank you. And I'm sorry for leaving you here. If I don't know what's gonna happen, but if anything, I'll just call you after. Cool. Thanks, man. I know I'm a handful, so shut up. Hi. Excuse me, gentlemen. Ladies, what's up? Oh, okay, I see. Well, unfortunately for you guys, the prize has already been claimed. So, yeah. Hey, can you come with me? Yeah, yeah. You guys can continue talking, but she's mine. Yeah, she's taken. Yeah, I'll see you guys sometime soon. Yeah, bye. Okay, I'll let go. Let's get out first, okay? Okay, I'm sorry. There, I let go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for holding you so tightly. My bad, okay? Yes, I am serious. I don't feel like I have to explain myself. Yes, I'm serious. Fuck you too. Look. Those guys. You know exactly what they wanted, right? Like I'm sure you're not under any delusion that they just wanted to have a chat, right? Right. Why? Well, then I stepped in because I could tell you weren't interested. Yes, I could tell. We've been friends for we've been friends for so long. I can tell. What do you mean? I've been this way for so long? Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for caring about you. Okay? And I helped you avoid like a bad relationship. Why are you getting upset at me? You know damn well I was in the right back then. Like maybe the way I went about it wasn't the best, but I did it so you'd be safe. Okay, I understand that. I understand that. But you have to admit that I was just helping. Okay? Well, I think it's the best outcome. Okay, and whose fault is that? Okay, but in the first place, it's kind of your fault. Yes, I'm serious. Because you're too nice? What do you mean? What the fuck does that mean? It means exactly what it means. You are too nice. No, it's not exactly a bad thing, but you're way too nice. And you haven't really been able to ever like stand your ground or whatever. People take advantage of you. Well, well, you say that. You say that it's fine, and you say that you got it. It'll be okay. It'll be fine. But I mean, don't make me bring that situation up. Okay, what about the other one? Yeah, in middle school. Oh, that doesn't count. Oh, okay, yeah, my bad. What about high school? First year. I'm not saying that. I never said that. I no, I'm not. I never said, not even for a second. I never said that you were weak. I'm stepping in because it's not because you're weak. Then what is it? I don't know. Okay, it's just I care about you and I can tell when something bad is going to happen. Okay? Anyone can. Like some of these situations that you get yourself in, it's not like a complex situation. It takes someone with a brain with a normal amount of brain power to figure out something isn't exactly right. The way that some people treat you isn't exactly right. And I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry for being annoying. But I just don't want to see my friend get hurt. Okay? I don't like seeing you cry. Okay, seeing you cry back then, I hated it. Because I felt like that shouldn't even have happened in the first place. And it also shouldn't have happened to you. And also because I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything about it. I very well could have. You know, I knew what was going on, but I didn't step in. You got hurt, you got betrayed. It was awful. How could I, your best friend for like forever, just forget about that? I couldn't forget about that. Well, I'm sorry. Okay? Well, I cuz that's because I didn't know how. I mean, it worked. Okay, yeah, I got in trouble. Yeah, I got hurt, but I mean, it worked. They stopped messing with you. And that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Because I'm okay with it. I don't mind getting myself into situations to help you. I don't mind getting hurt to help you, to protect you. I don't mind. I'm not making a decision for you. No, I'm not. Okay, well, I okay, I guess. Okay, you're right. Yeah, I guess I kind of did that back there. Okay, fine. I didn't just kinda. I totally did. I am sorry. Okay. But I mean, what? Could you really have said no there? Really? No. I just no. It's fine. I know you didn't mean it. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. I mean, it was shocking to hear. Like, doesn't feel too good to hear that. No, really, it's fine. I I mean, I was actually just talking about it with a friend. Yeah, I am probably too obsessive and too protective. But like I wouldn't do this for anyone else. I just want I just want you to know. Going up to you, pretending to be your boyfriend to get bad guys off of you. I'd rather not have to pretend. I don't know. Okay, what I'm trying to say is I like you. Okay, I don't know if I've made that clear. I mean, I guess I never told you directly, so I guess I haven't, but I like you. I like you a lot. I've liked you for a long, long time. And that's why it's so difficult for me to just sit there and not do anything if I know that you're gonna get into trouble, into a situation that you won't like. I can't just sit there and watch it happen. If I have the power to do something about it, I just feel like I have to. I just feel like I had to. Okay, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry for doing that. I just don't want to see somebody I love get hurt because I've seen it. I've seen it before, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I'm sorry. Um, I mean, you could go back in there, tell them that I'm just a lunatic. What? No, no. I was joking about everything I said. What the fuck do you think? What do you think? Of course I meant it. Do I seem like the type that would joke about something like that? Come on. We've known each other for like forever. How would you think that I'm joking right now? I'm not. Okay, I'm not. Yes, this whole time. Come on, I'm not a fighter. You know that. I wouldn't get into a fight for anybody. Like, except you. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't do that either. Yeah, that's why I've always been that way, or whatever you said earlier. Because I love you. And I know you've talked to me about this before. how I'm getting in the way of you doing your own thing. And I know I haven't changed. Obviously, I just did it again back there. It's hard. Okay, it's difficult. I don't know how I can stop myself from doing that. You know, genuinely seeing you cry back then. You know when you cried into my arms. While I did appreciate that you felt comfortable and safe to cry into my arms and talk about what happened, I felt awful. You know, I like seeing you smile. You're beautiful. You've got a nice smile. I mean, not to say that you're not beautiful when you cry. It's just, you know, yeah, right, yeah, exactly. Out of all the expressions possible, seeing you cry is, you know, I would say it's probably like at the bottom of the list. I don't like that, you know. I mean, I wondered at some point whether or not, yeah, I should continue doing what I did. Yeah, because of that. Yeah, I remember that. It's clear as day. Yep. You call it that too? Yeah. Well, the prom incident. I mean, well, it did hurt a lot when you got upset at me and you know said all those things. As you slapped me across the face and just ran away crying. I mean, that didn't feel too good. But like, I don't know. In my head, it was just right. Yeah, exactly. You remember? Yeah. Just I'd rather you get hurt by me than someone else. You know, because at the end of the day, I trust you to know that I didn't mean to hurt you like that. So I'm sorry for being a dumbass. I don't know. I don't know how. You know, I wasn't sure. And also, there was this one time. Um, yeah, when we first started high school, I told you that I loved you, and like you responded in a way that made me seem like you didn't really understand what I meant. Yeah, like I said I love you, and you were like I love you too, but like nothing came of it, and like I just I don't really know what happened. You know, we didn't become more than friends. We just kind of said it, and then we just moved on from it. So in my head, I was like, okay, I guess she doesn't feel that way. We're just in love as friends. So I didn't. I didn't think I could try again. But I did figure that I could at least stick around and protect you and make you happy and stuff. Obviously, happy sometimes also comes with not so happy. I'll take that, honestly. Nosy is probably the nicest word I've heard used to describe me tonight. So I'll take nosy. It's better than obsessive. What? Right. No, I know that. I know that. No, I did. Okay, I did. Okay. Okay, fine. Yeah. Okay, maybe like. Okay, like. There's a high percentage. Okay, just know that. Yeah. Yeah, I knew you wouldn't do anything with them. But at the same time, I was kind of jealous. I was worried that maybe you would. No, thanks to my friend, of course. When we were talking, obviously I was saying how all this time I've known you, you were always into something that was like genuine. You know, you wanted something genuine. And then he said, maybe that's changed. And that idea in my head kind of scared me because in my head I figured since we were such close friends and that we trusted each other so much and we could rely on each other that maybe if you were looking for something serious it could be me. Then that idea of maybe she changed kind of scared me because I mean I don't think I'd be too happy about it. Mm-hmm. Yep. So there's a little bit of like percentage in there that's like jealousy, but it was mainly because I was just worried that you wouldn't be able to get yourself out of the situation. And those guys looked very pushy, and we've had encounters like that, so I just wanted to make sure that you'd be okay. Yeah, sure, you can sit down next to me. Look, I'm sorry. Okay, like I said, you could go back in there, whatever. I'm, I'm probably not gonna go back in because it's embarrassing. Honestly, I mean, the way I went in to get you was also pretty embarrassing. I feel like most of what I said there made no sense. My acting wasn't exactly super believable in that moment, so yeah, no, I'm not going back in. I'm good. I'll just head home or something. It's fine, really. And is your like, are your wrists okay? Okay, just wanted to make sure I didn't grab you too tightly. No, really. Again, it's fine. Okay, you had valid reasons to crash out and get upset at me. You do. You did, and you still do. So it's fine. I don't. You don't need to apologize. I don't. I don't need you to apologize. It's okay. Just yeah. I was hoping at least maybe you could forgive me for being this nosy, obsessive, and protective, I suppose. What? Wait. What do you mean? What? I can still be that way? Just tune it down a little bit? Okay. Because I'm your boyfriend? What are you talking about? No, I mean, uh, yeah, I like you and I would like to be a boyfriend, but say it. Oh, come on, say it. I mean, I said it. Please, can you say it? I love you too. Hey, hey, baby, it's fine. Okay, I'm just glad. I'm glad this is the conclusion we've reached. I'm sorry. Okay, I know it's right. I know. I told you to stop apologizing as well. It's just I want to make this very clear. I don't think you're weak. Yeah, I don't think you're weak or lame or anything. You know, I don't protect you because I feel like I'm obliged to. I do it because I love you. Okay, so you know. Really? Well, I mean, obviously, I don't hope that we'd ever be in that circumstance again, but if you ever do need to cry or even just vent, I'm right here. Really? You think so? Hmm. Well, I mean, I guess most of what I know about romance comes from fiction, so perhaps sometimes I do get a little overdramatic, and I'm sorry for that, I guess. Sorry, I forgot to ask, can I hold your hand? Okay. I love you. I'm sorry that I was a little annoying. No, shh, 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 shh. Hey, shh, shh. Let me, okay? I'm sorry for being annoying. Obviously, it's pretty hard to control when it comes to you, but I'll do my best if it's bothering you that much. Because you know, why I did say I'd rather have me hurt you than someone else. I don't, I wouldn't exactly want you to hate me. So yeah, you could never hate me. Well, it makes me happy to hear. Because when you said that back then, yeah, during that argument, yeah. I never told you that afterwards. Yeah, after the argument, I didn't come to school for a while because I felt like shit. You said you hated me, so like yeah, it was bad. But let's move on from it. That was pretty embarrassing. I love you too. Forever and always. And I want to make you smile. So I will do my best. Hello everyone, this is Amai. I'm just gonna try to make this as quick as possible because I know this was really long and I doubt many of you reached the end anyways. But I'm kind of curious, like, what do you guys think about this? Because I, in my head, right, this like prompt, this like audio, like the plot, I like it a lot. Um, I think the idea of like an over overprotective best friend, um, is interesting in this like scenario because it's like I kind of tried to establish that the overprotectiveness gets a little bit too much sometimes, and like even though we're close, like best friends and stuff, we argue a lot, and sometimes we say something, this is like some stuff that's kind of hurtful and stuff, and I think that like the approach to that in my head it worked so well because sometimes genuinely even between people that you love and trust and whatnot, sometimes you might just say something that you don't exactly mean, just in like the heat of a moment during like an argument or something. So like I feel like this idea seems pretty realistic in the way like it unfolds. I tried to add like minor details like me like the speaker dragging you out, like holding onto your like your wrist, like dragging you out of the party and stuff, and that whole thing about um wanting what's best for you without really understanding what you want. I think I kind of captured that pretty well because in my head, like I just feel like it makes a lot of sense. I feel like this is a scenario that is it's a little dramatic, obviously, but it's also within the realm of possibility. You know, I feel like there wasn't really anything that was like out of left field or something that came out of nowhere. I feel like a lot of the stuff that I spoke about, I kind of built on it. You know, it was like brick by brick. So when some of the more hard hitting moments happen, it makes sense. At least I would like to think so. Obviously, it was a really long audio to do. So I don't know. You guys can let me know what you think, but I personally liked it, and I want to do this again. I think um obviously I improv the stuff and it just comes to me. So like if I can find a way to maybe shorten it but also make it more I want to say intense or content heavy, I would definitely make this like make another audio like this because I really like this. It came to me when I was just sitting there right before I was going to record. I was like, "Wait, this sounds amazing." Obviously, the execution I feel like there's room for improvement for sure. So I definitely want to come back to this like concept. You guys can let me know what you think. But yeah, I know I said I would make this quick. I in fact did not. I'm sorry about that, but I will see you guys like next time. Bye bye.